I'm the way I've phrased that to people is often, a sufficiently advanced generalist becomes a specialist. Like when you overlap enough different skills, you become something really, really unique instead of just a very sharp spear of a specialist in one direction. Um, Balaji, I think, is a good example of he stands out in terms of being mathematically literate and very sort of and a good writer and persuasive and ability to extrapolate all these scientific ideas and parse them. He has got a really strong sort of scientific and mathematical foundation, and that's the foundation of his worldview. And you'll see him mix metaphors a lot in that book. You'll see him apply sort of mathematical terminology to something that feels I don't know, it feels uncomfortable at first. You don't necessarily know what that word means in that context. And if you look it up, or if you just try to like grok it a little more, you'll see that it's a really good metaphor. And I think, he talks at the end of the book, yes, learn to think in multiple ways, take mathematical concepts and take the way they're written and try to see them visually. If they're already visual, try to turn them into a like in a math equation. Try to write it as computer code and understand these concepts in as many ways as you can, and you'll sort of see different things in each of them. And I think it's a strong argument for fluency across a bunch of different disciplines. It's certainly given me an appreciation for the math education that I have, though, as we learn everything in education, it's also siloed. And it would have been so great to get more synthesis and more applications of math to across different topics and build a little more of that. I think people who study biology or walk some of the paths or read the books that he recommended in here will start to build more of that. And that's a real superpower, no matter what direction you're heading in.